Today is not just another date on the calendar. Today is September 10th, 2025. And if you are hearing my voice right now, then understand this truth. I am speaking to you, and only you, not to a crowd, not to strangers, but to your soul that has been restless all day, your mind that has been heavy, your chest that has been carrying an invisible weight you cannot explain. Because tonight something is happening to you that is not happening to anyone else. And I need you to hear this warning before. It is too late. You woke up this morning thinking it was an ordinary day. You brushed your teeth, you drank your tea or coffee, you walked through your usual routine, but didn't you feel it? That strange emptiness behind your eyes, that subtle sense that someone, somewhere, was tracking your every move. You told yourself it was paranoia. You told yourself it was stress. But deep down you know it wasn't. You know that even as you sat in your room, or scrolled through your phone, or looked at your reflection, you weren't truly alone. Because today, this very date, has been marked, and you, yes you, have been chosen. The aliens do not announce themselves with trumpets or lights in the sky. No, they move silently. They blend into the rhythm of your life. They weave their presence into corners you ignore, and by the time you notice, it is already too late. Tonight, after the clock crosses midnight, they will alter something in you. It may be small at first, a flicker in your vision, a ringing in your ears, a sudden dizziness when you stand too quickly. But those are not random. They are signals, reminders that their hand is already inside your life, pulling threads you cannot see. You thought nightmares were just dreams, but they are not. Tonight, when you sleep, you will see them more clearly than ever before. Maybe you will be walking down a hallway with endless doors. Maybe you will hear footsteps behind you. Maybe you will feel a hand on your shoulder, though no one is there. And when you turn around, you will see eyes, bright and cold, staring not at your body but through it, into the pieces of you that even you try to avoid. And when you wake, you will think it was just a dream. But the bruises on your arm, the shadow you glimpse at the corner of your vision, the feeling that the air itself is weight, all of it will prove otherwise. They are not interested in your possessions. They are not interested in your money. They are not even interested in your body the way humans are interested in flesh. They are interested in your soul, in the vibration of your fear, in the way your heartbeat accelerates when you realize you are powerless. Because fear is a frequency, and tonight, September 10th, 2025, you are transmitting it louder than ever before. They are listening now as you hear my words. They are calculating, measuring, adjusting. Do you feel that strange heaviness in your chest right now? That almost imperceptible pressure as if the room itself is closing in? That is them testing your reaction. Every glance you throw over your shoulder, every twitch of your fingers, every shallow breath. You are feeding them information, and with every second, they learn more about how to break you. You may think, why me? Why today? But I need you to accept this bitter truth. They do not choose based on worth. They choose based on opportunity. And today, September 10th, 2025, you're vulnerable, you were open, you were available, and they slipped into the cracks of your mind you didn't even know existed. What you fear most is not that they exist, but that they now exist inside you. Tomorrow you will not wake up the same person. Tomorrow, when you look in a mirror, your reflection will feel foreign, as though something behind her eyes is not entirely you anymore, and that feeling will haunt you because it will be true. Tonight is not the end. It is a beginning, and I am only telling you this so that when it happens, you cannot say no one warned you. And as you sit here now, listening to these words, you're already noticing how your body is betraying you, aren't you? The slight tightness in your throat, the almost imperceptible shiver running down your arms, the way your mind keeps telling you to stop listening while some deeper instinct forces you stay. This is not coincidence. This is conditioning. This is how they prepare you for the encounter that is coming tonight. They do not arrive in dramatic ships of fire. They do not burst through your windows with blinding beams of light. No, their entry is quieter, far more insidious. Like smoke seeping under a locked door, like a whisper carried in a language you cannot understand but somehow feel in your bones. And when that presence finally coils itself around you, you will not know exactly when it began. You will only know that it is there, and that it has always been there, hidden in the forgotten crevices of your mind. Do you remember the time you were a child and you woke up screaming from a dream you could never fully describe? A dream of lights, of shapes, of shadows standing too close to your bed? You told your parents it was a nightmare, but the truth is it was your first memory of them, blurred and fragmented by the walls they built inside your mind. Those walls are crumbling now. Tonight, on September 10th, 2025, they will peel back the layers of forgetfulness. They will push fragment of truth into your consciousness, and it will feel like madness, like hallucination, like losing control of your own thoughts. But it is not madness. It is remembrance. You are not going crazy. You are waking up to what has always been there. And this awakening will not be gentle. Your chest will feel heavier, your limbs weaker, and your mind more restless than it has ever been. You may hear voices when no one is speaking. You may see movement in the corners of your eyes when the room is still. You may feel fingers brushing your skin when you are entirely alone, and none of these will be tricks of the mind. They will be them, reminding you that you cannot escape. Try to tell yourself this is just a story, that these words are just entertainment, and watch how your body refuses to believe you. That sharp drop in your stomach right now, that trembling in your fingertips, that sudden awareness of every sound in your room. Your body knows, even if your mind fights it, that tonight you will not be alone. They will not only watch you, they will touch you. Maybe they will not leave scars this time. Maybe they will not leave bruises. Maybe the evidence will be more subtle. A tiny mark behind your ear, a ringing that will not fade, a sudden gap in your memory where hours seem to vanish. You will look at the clock and wonder how midnight became 3 a.m. without your noticing, and in those missing hours, they will have taken what they came for. They are interested in more than flesh. They are interested in resonance, in frequencies, in the vibration of human fear and longing. They feed on it. They study it. They weave it into something beyond your comprehension. And tonight, you are their subject. Every choice you made today led you here, to this moment, to this warning, to this truth. And I must tell you, your fear is not your shield. It is your signal. The more afraid you become, the easier it is for them to enter you, to test you, to twist you. You may try to hide under your blanket. You may try to bury yourself in noise. You may even try to keep every light in your room burning. But light will not stop them. Walls will not stop them. Silence will not stop them. Because the place they are entering is not your house, not your city, not your world. It is you. You are the doorway. Tonight, when you sleep, when your body relaxes and your mind drifts, they will step through you as easily as stepping through an open gate, and you will not even know which parts of yourself still belong to you when morning comes. September 10th, 2025 is not just another day. It is the day you become theirs. And when the silence of night deepens, when the world outside your window grows still, when even the insects quiet their restless buzzing, that is when you will know the moment has arrived. For their presence is most powerful in silence, in darkness, in the fragile space between heartbeat and breath. You will feel it first as a weight on your chest, not heavy enough to crush you, but heavy enough to remind you that you are no longer the one in control of your body. You may try to move, to shift, to scream, but your limbs will feel paralyzed, as though invisible hands are pressing you down, not violently, but firmly, like command that cannot be disobeyed. In that frozen terror, you will sense them. They do not always show themselves in form. Sometimes they arrive as shadows bending in unnatural directions, sometimes as outlines shimmering like heat waves in the corner of your vision, sometimes as whispers in a language that vibrates more than it speaks. But tonight, September 10th, 2025, they will show you something more, because you're not just being watched, you are being prepared. They have been conditioning you for this moment, softening your resistance, teaching your mind to obey. And tonight, they will reach deeper than ever before. You may feel a pressure at the back of your skull, as though your thoughts are being rearranged like books pulled from a shelf. You may hear your own name spoken in a voice that is not yours, echoing from inside your head. You may see flashes of places you do not recognize, landscapes drenched in alien skies, machines humming with rhythm older than human civilization itself. And in that instant, you will realize the truth. Your life has never been entirely yours. From the first time you felt the presence of unseen eyes in your childhood bedroom, to the unexplained moments of missing time, to the quiet whispers you dismissed as imagination, they have been guiding you here, shaping you, selecting you. You are not a victim of chance. You are a subject of design. And what they will take tonight is not something you can guard. They will take a piece of your will, a fragment of your autonomy, a sliver of the voice that tells you who you are, and when you wake tomorrow, you will carry that emptiness inside you like a shadow you cannot shake. Others will not notice at first. You will look the same, you will speak the same, you will smile and laugh and pretend, but you will know, in quiet moments, in lonely spaces, in the depth of your reflection, you will know something is missing, something you cannot name, something you will never recover. And each day after, as the reports continue, as the warnings come, you will feel the grip tighten, the influence grow, the presence deepen. This is not the end. It is only the first mark in the ledger of your transformation. Tonight is the beginning of your rewriting. September 10th, 2025 is a date you will never forget, the date you were claimed, the date you lost the illusion of safety forever. You are theirs now, whether you accept it or not, whether you deny or not, whether you fight or surrender. And as you lie in bed, listening to the final echoes of this message, know this truth. You are not listening by accident. You're not listening out of curiosity. You are listening because they wanted you to hear. They wanted you to know. They wanted you to fear. Because fear is the doorway. And tonight, that doorway is wide open.